Cuban healthcare workers started leaving Jamaica on chartered flights today. The most tangible proof yet that the medical partnership has ended. Romarda Lyons has this TVJ News follow-up.
Thursday, March 26, 2026, Cuban healthcare workers in Jamaica began leaving the island today. Ministry officials confirmed with very little detail that they were departing on chartered flights from Kingston back to their country. However, sources told TVJ News that one of the flights left the Normandy International Airport before 11:30 a.m. on Thursday with 53 passengers on board. It was an Aero Gaviota flight. This is a Cuban state-owned airline based in Havana. TVJ News was also informed that two of said flights were being specifically sent for the healthcare workers. Now, while the goodbye becomes more concrete locally, there has been some pushback from other countries in the region. Wednesday, March 25, 2026, the President of Mexico defended the continuation of the Cuban medical cooperation in her country. She said, quote, "We have a very good agreement that's also been a great help to us. It's a bilateral agreement that's been very beneficial for Mexico," end quote. In addition, the government of the British Virgin Islands says it will not be ending the Cuban health program and, for now, will be maintaining its agreement with Cuban medical professionals. That assurance came from the CEO of the BVI Health Services Authority. Quote, "The Virgin Islands currently maintains an existing contractual arrangement with the Cuban Medical Services. At this time, there has been no directive issued to terminate this agreement," end quote. In 2025, this is exactly what was said by Marco Rubio, United States Secretary of State.
The doctors are not paid. In many other parts of the world, the doctors are not paid. You pay the Cuban government. The Cuban government decides how much of anything to give them. They take away their passports. They basically operate as forced labor in many places. Now, there are places that have better labor standards. Perhaps Jamaica is one of those, and that's fine.
Several Caribbean leaders, in addition to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, responded saying labor laws were being upheld. Dr. Holness's comments regarding Jamaica were carried in previous parts. So here's the comment from Barbados.
We paid them the same thing that we pay Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us.
Former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Out of the blue now we have been called human traffickers because we hire technical people who we pay top dollar equal to local rates.
Former Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Does anybody expect that I to go because I want to keep a visa, that I would let 60 persons from the poor and working people to die? It will never happen.
Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.